Okay, to drill or not to drill? That's the question near Great Sand Dunes National Park in southern Colorado. Depending who you ask, it's an environmental danger or an economic dream. So as part of our 360 commitment to you, we look at multiple sides of an important issue. Denver 7's Eric Lufer goes 360 on drilling near the dunes.
Great Sand Dunes National Park. It is a treasure, nestled up against the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Today, it is still snarled in controversy.
It's its own little tiny isolated pocket here in the west.
A place with such beauty is caught up in a web of controversy thanks to this parcel of private federal land just east of the park. Leasing for oil and gas drilling here is delayed for now.
Somewhat of a paperwork trail right now because the BLM needs to consult with the Navajo Nation.
After those talks with the Navajo Nation, which owns some nearby land, things could move forward even before the year is up, paving the way for drilling. So let's go 360, starting with the environmentalists and their main argument.
The Great Sand Dunes and around the Great Sand Dunes is not an appropriate place for drilling.
The concern that drilling will impact the air, wildlife, and the water.
There are hundreds of spills every year in Colorado.
The other side is calling foul, saying all the concern is just a scare tactic.
They are also trying to scare the public into believing that this leasing threatens the national park.
Kathleen Sgamma with Western Energy Alliance insists oil and gas development is always done responsibly anyway.
We follow strict environmental regulations to ensure that we minimize any risk from development and that the impact is as small as possible.
And how about the proximity aspect? Those for the proposed drilling will tell you the parcel is far enough away from the park, the Sangre de Cristo is separating it. But on the flip side,
air and water don't respect the lines that we put on a map, right? And so if there is a spill that affects water resources, that could affect the national park within a mile.
Another view, if drilling does happen here, it may not produce much. The landscape is complex and fractured, according to hydrologist Amos Mace.
If I was to develop a well in one particular location, I wouldn't expect for that same development methodology to work even in close proximity.
Then, of course, you have the economic impact.
In order to use oil and natural gas, we need to produce it. And it's better if we produce it here in the United States than importing it from Russia and Venezuela.
So what's next? Well, the fight over oil and gas drilling is far from over as the battle continues over what's good economically versus what's good for our environment. At Great Sand Dunes National Park, I'm Eric Lufer, Denver 7.
And this is a divisive issue. We really do want to hear what you think, and many of you are already weighing in on the Denver 7 Facebook page. Clinton is all for oil and gas there, commenting, "Drill, baby, drill." Jimbo posts, "If there's oil and gas there, it'll get drilled eventually. It may not be today, tomorrow, next week, month, or year, but it will happen." While Mark warns greedy scum will destroy the entire planet to make a buck. You can also leave your 2 cents on the Denver 7 Facebook page or email us at 360@thedenver7.com.